So it's another bright and early morning. You can see the clock up there. It's going on 4 o'clock. So had to get up bright and early and make the donuts. Fred the Baker, for anybody who doesn't remember the old Dunkies ads. So I had to get up wicked early this morning and come into the office. So of course I tried to go to bed a little early last night. And as I do, I've got a lot going on, right? My personal life is in tumult. We're moving house. I've got 2 weeks left. I'm going to be moving into a house I've never been to, never seen. We've got a lot going on. The world is crazy. We got a lot going on in the the political front. We've got nature is kicking our butts. Things are going on. We've got a lot to worry about, right? So I lay there in bed and I can't get any sleep. I can't get to sleep. What is my brain considering with all these lists of things to discuss? My new hobby of I'm going to pick up linguistics and spelling and phonetics. The new Professor Henry Higgins. I laid there in bed last night wondering how to spell the word button. Like a collar button. There you go. The way I pronounce it. How would you phonetically spell button the way I pronounce it? I say button, not button, button. So how would you spell it? Mountain, button, BUOUHHIN, button. I'm worried about this for an hour. I'm laying in bed trying to get some sleep because I know I've got to be up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning to get in here at 4 and do it. And I'm spending valuable time considering how would you phonetically spell it out to correctly, Now, I grew up in the eastern side of Connecticut. This was pre-casino. They were just bingo halls at this point. So this was, 80s, 70s into 80s. So we were about equidistant from Boston and New York. A lot of good stories there about, the rivalry between the Red Sox and the Yankees. So I never considered myself to have a strong accent. I don't have the Boston accent, the Harvard, and I don't have the New York. Now I've been living here in New York and it's kind of free to talk like that, but I've always, and I don't know if I picked it up, our local television channels were, I was watching, PIX out of New York and 56 out of Cambridge. So I got both, local stations playing to me all the time. So I don't know where I picked it up, but at some point in my life, and it was only noticeable when I moved to Florida, that like coffee and dog, that was always pretty strong with me, even before I recently just moved to New York. Coffee and dog were always strong, so people kind of got on me about it, and it was fun. It was I don't know where I picked it up from because I was not a New Yorker. So I don't know, I picked it up from somewhere. I'm a mimic, so that's always kind of fascinated me. Like, all right, how would you spell it? COUFE. So yeah, I got to be at work. I'm here for a 4 a.m. The clock's backwards in videos. 4 a.m. maintenance, and I spent most of the night sitting awake in bed trying to figure out how to spell button the way I pronounce it. I need Rex Harrison here. He needs to, the rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. The things you do the things you can get done when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. I can exert brain power when it's not required to do it on the things I'm supposed to be doing. I don't get it. All right.